Alright, what's good everybody? It's your boy Philly Flexer back in the building again. And I know it's been a minute, I say it all the time. But before I begin this video, I do want to say mental health is a real thing. You got to make sure you right in the mind first or whatnot before you try to pursue certain things in life. And this was a time period where I needed to get my head right before I can keep on doing this. And then my sister started a YouTube channel. I helped her with that. After that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I've been going through therapy and all for here and whatnot. And so now I done got back motivated to do this. So with that being said, first video we started off with was CJ Champ. You know, I always gotta come back. If there's a CJ Champ video, I gotta come back to it. I saw the Sun Jin Woo one. I watched it. I was like, I didn't watch. I saw that one. I saw the Moments in Sports anime. Sad Poor Baddest. I've seen all those. The thing about this is, I've never watched Invincible. And you might be like, Philly, how do you know who this is? I looked it up. I was like, who's this nigga from? I saw it's from Invincible. I was like, alright, bet. Let's go ahead and watch this or whatnot. So, from here on out, we dropping, we doing our thing. Make sure y'all follow, subscribe, all that good shit right there. I'm Philly Flexer on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever. Anyways, this is 24 minutes long, so let's go ahead, hop on to this joint. Shout out CA Champ. Go make sure you go follow and subscribe to him. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know what time it is. It's trial time, baby.
Okay.
And not for any old regular character. Oh, hell no. This is a man that quite possibly should be put in the hating ass the Hall of Fame. And it is none other than the human ballsack megamind variant, ANGSTROM LEVY, the arch nemesis of Invincible. There is no man in existence that is rivaling this man's hate for Invincible, because the lengths that this man goes to ruin this man's life is some of the wildest stuff you will ever see. Now, before we start, this trial's gonna work a little differently.
This is, like I said, Invincible is one of those shows that, for some odd reason, like, everybody raves about it. I watched the first season of it, and I was like, oh, this goes hard. It's just not on my priority list. Sorry.
So, at the end of this trial, there will be two options and one outcome. This man will either A, make the round table, or
Okay.
B, he will get that ass thrown in this motherfucker. Yeah, I'm on that timing right now. No more,
Okay.
gotta skip my way into the round table now, fuck that. I'm putting stipulations on this one because I'm feeling some type of way today. So, without further ado,
Hey, it's your Hendrick.
ANGSTROM trial.
I got a Leo Rush shirt on. Of course, I know wrestling.
Woo, oh man, ANGSTROM. Where do I even begin? Do I
Okay.
start with how he's the most ugly motherfucker to ever exist, or talk about how this man is mentally fucking insane and has the biggest hate boner for Invincible the world has ever seen?
Okay.
Both. Now, to be fair to this human ballsack, ANGSTROM is a bit of a complex individual, and he wasn't always like this. You see, our ANGSTROM was actually a genius with, believe it or not, good intentions.
What I want to say just real fast. Go back. Yeah, like right here. Is this their, like, the Invincible version of if Dr. Vegapunk from One Piece had a big, you know what I'm saying, like, 'cause, like, you know, they say he had the brain fruit, so his brain just kept growing with everything. Is this version of if your brain just kept growing, this is what it would look like? Because that is ridiculous.
complex individual, and he wasn't always like this. You see, our Angstrom was actually a genius with, believe it or not, good intentions. He wanted to do things like cure cancer, promote world peace, end world hunger, and of course, make Rockstar drop GTA 6. Now, obviously, these problems have not been solved in our world, but they have been solved in others. So since Angstrom had a power that could basically open gates to different dimensions, he decided to grab alternate versions of himself throughout the multiverse so he could combine all of their knowledge and put it in his noggin. Now, here's where everything went to shit. The night where he was doing the experiment to transfer all the memories in his brain, all the goody two-shoes Invincible came in to stomp him. Now, Mark had no clue what was going on. All he saw was a big-ass machine and the Mauler twins. So Mark, logically thinking, was like, huh, criminal scum, I'm taking you to jail. So him and the Mauler twins started duking it out while Angstrom was trying to plead to him to make him understand. But Mark didn't listen to shit. So Angstrom sent out a bunch of alternate Mauler twins to subdue Mark. But these big blue bastards jumped the hell out of this man. They was piecing Mark's ass up, and they were about to kill him. So Angstrom decided he couldn't let this happen. So he rips off his helmet, and it ends up causing a chain reaction and blows up the entire machine, incinerating the Mauler twins and blowing up every alternate version of himself. Okay, let's do a little breakdown real quick. So, this nigga boomed all the blue buff niggas except for one, and there were like 12 of them. 10 right here, and the 2 from the main universe, and only one of them niggas lives, so that's like 11 bodies. Then, the thing that honestly has me confused is the state of his variants, because he boomed all those niggas. So, like, does that count as mass murder or mass booming yourself? I don't know. I am genuinely perplexed. And can't forget the property damage. But after all that, this is the incident that made Angstrom deformed and generally insane. This nigga started tweaking. And the reason why he was tweaking was because the process of getting everybody's memories worked. But obviously everything didn't go according to plan because everybody went boom, boom. So all of the memories just got jumbled together. And the memories that made him crash out was all from one man, none other than Mr. Mark Grayson, AKA. And the reason why is because every other version of Invincible is a menace to society. He put multiple versions of Angstrom through hell, and we got plenty examples. Example 1, Sinister Mark. This motherfucker pulled up on Angstrom and his son.
This I don't know.
Looked at his kid like he was a waste of oxygen, then teleported right behind him, hand choking this little nigga by the neck. And Mark told him, oh, don't worry, man, I'll make it fast. Grabs this little nigga's right in front of Angstrom. Bro killed his kid with no remorse and no regret. Example 2, dogs out Mark. Angstrom and his wife in this universe are running away from another Invincible variant. And you could tell this is an evil version of Invincible simply off of the costume. Because what the fuck is this?
Yeah,
why are your toes out, nigga?
Wow.
This is a public disturbance like, holy shit. He probably be hitting drive-bys on motherfuckers. He'll fly up to him, right? Make them smell his nasty ass toes, then they die on impact. This probably the evilest Mark out of all of them. But anyways, he full-on swanton bombs the ground, sending a massive shockwave that ended up hitting Angstrom and his wife. And when bro woke up, he sees his wife shish kebabbed on a steak while he's over here bleeding out. Example 3, 5-star wanted level Mark. In this universe, Angstrom...
Are we talking about the other nigga or are we talking about Mark now or whatnot? Because Mark, shit, needs to be sent to the asylum.
Was a detective, and him and some cops are trying to stop a 5-star wanted level Mark, and this version wasted no time. He shreds the cops in front of him in half, then held old girl by the neck and popped her head like a balloon. And finally, example 4, Executioner Mark. He had these people in camps lined up in a line getting their head chopped off. You had to see the man in front of you get their head chopped off before he chopped off your head. That is insanely brutal. But after showing you some of these examples, we can clearly see that not all Angstroms were fans of Mark. And with all of those memories jumbled in his brain, this was a recipe for disaster. And from this day forward, Angstrom vowed to get his revenge on Invincible. And not the terrible evil variants that I just showed you. No, he wanted revenge on the one that didn't do shit. He hated the only good Mark. Like, bro, that is crazy, RNG. Out of all the ones, he chose the only good one. Yeah, bro. So now with this, let's finally dive into Exhibit A, the home invasion. Now, this was some nasty timing by Angstrom. I'm not gonna lie to you. This man caught Mark lacking at the worst time possible. He caught his ass right after he just broke up with Amber. This man is heartbroken and emotionally cooked right now. So when he gets a call from his mom, he was like, oh, it's just my mom. But when he answers the phone, all he hears is, hello, Mark. I hope you're having a terrible day, if it isn't terrible already. But anyways, let me cut to the chase. If you do not fly your ass over here to your house that I'm conveniently in right now, I will boom your mother in this ugly ass purple little shit. TikTok, Marky boy. Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. Before we even go any further, this nigga's fucking insane. He broke into this nigga's house, looked at his mother and his baby brother and said, stick him up. Yeah, hell nah, dog. So off the rip, that's already home invasion, hostage taking, and shit. Add on extortion with it. Oh, and I can't.
Hold on.
Forget, look at Oliver. This nigga Angstrom is about to boom a 3-month-old baby. Fuck no. Child endangerment. This nigga really just went.
I mean, hold on. I want to make sure that we get this all back right.
Be brother and said, stick him up. Yeah, hell nah, dog. So off the rip, that's already home invasion, hostage taking, and shit. Add on extortion with it. Oh, and I can't forget, look at Oliver. This nigga Angstrom is about to boom a 3-month-old baby. Fuck no.
I was sitting there trying to think about like I feel like there's like a couple of other crimes in here. Like, is the gun registered? Is this, you know what I'm saying? Like, because the gun itself can be several different crimes. I was just like, hey, what the hell we got going on here? That's all I'm trying to figure out.
Child endangerment. This nigga really just went 4 for 4, 100% shooting in 30 fucking seconds, bro. Disgusting work. And guess what? It's gonna get worse from here. So when Mark finally gets to his house, he sees this nigga Angstrom in the corner, chilling on his couch, gripping his mama's face with them dirty ass hands. And you wanna know what pisses me off even more?
What's that?
Nigga, get your dirty ass shoes off the couch, nigga!
Yep.
Oh my.
Yeah. Get your shoes off the couch, my guy.
My God! Dirty ass, stank ass, chopped ass, black ass neocortex.
And you black. You should know that. Get your shoes off the couch, Cuddy.
God damn it. You didn't even have the decency to take off your damn shoes when you came in the house, and then you gonna put them on the goddamn couch? Yeah, this is a sick individual. So here go this sinister ass ball sack. He told Mark, hello, Mark. I'm so glad you can make it. Me and your mother were getting acquainted, and I heard that she is newly single and ready to mingle. Is that true, Debbie? Mark, if you don't get this chop motherfucker off of there! Bitch, shut the fuck up before I Chris Breezy your ass in front of your kids. So Angstrom kept on yapping to Mark about who he was and everything, and how Mark made him chopped for life. And Angstrom got so heated in this conversation that he started snatching Debbie's weave off and threw her and Oliver into the ground. And oh my God, look how that purple baby hit his head. Oh Lord. Yeah, nigga, that's assault and child abuse. So Mark was trying to plead with bro, but bro said, nigga, you made me chopped. So now, I'm gonna kill your whole fucking family. So Mark got pissed and tried to swing on Angstrom, but Mark fell for the bait. Angstrom already had a portal ready to send this man to another dimension, and he kept on trolling this nigga for like 30 minutes. He sent this man to I don't know how many universes, and every time he would come back, he would see some traumatic shit. Prime example, Angstrom brings him back, and this nigga's just holding Oliver and talking like, hello, little purple nigga. Wow. You're actually purple. Man, all the other kids at school are gonna love you.
Nigga, you gay.
Nigga, did I just catch you wanting to be shit?
I'm not laughing at him throwing the baby. I'm laughing at the fact of CJ's line or whatnot. Nigga, did I just catch you trying to be shit? I'm trying to remember what movie that's from or whatnot. I can't remember. Leave me down in the comments below.
My baby!
This guy ANGSTROM chucked Oliver across the room. And I ain't gonna lie, I gotta give a shout out to Debbie on this heads up play. She see that little nigga Oliver about to go out of bounds, but what does she do? Said,
oh, the old Malcolm Debbie shit.
It makes the snag inbounds with contact. That is a true number one wide receiver right there. Tennessee Titans, make the fucking call, please. So some more time passes as ANGSTROM continues to terrorize the family and gets smacked by a Fortnite gun. It got to a point where Debbie said, nah, I gotta fight back. I gotta get this chopped nigga out of my house. So she gets up and hits him over the head with a vase. But bro felt nothing with that big ass cranium of his. He backfists his Debbie. Good God, nigga. Assault! I ain't gonna lie, there's gotta be a new level of hatred that's just been unlocked. This gorilla backfisted this man's mother. That is fucking OD. Like, I get you hate the nigga, but beating on the man's mama that ain't got nothing to do with this is crazy. But ANGSTROM being ANGSTROM found a way to hate this man's mother too. He basically started telling her, you think you're innocent in all this, don't you? Oh, bitch, please, this is all your fault. Because at the end of the day, you were the one who opened up your legs for a space tyrant.
He's had enough. He had enough. Like in the clutch, say, throw up the X.
Really just chokeslammed her through the table like Prime Undertaker, then walked up to him. She smacks this nigga across the face, but ANGSTROM grabbed her arm and snapped it in half. Oh, Lord have mercy. Attempted murder. This is OD. Like, this tweaking ass nigga is clinically insane. I think at this point, everybody should have a pretty good idea at where this is going at the end of this video. But let us continue though, as we see this man holding up Oliver by the leg. Oh my God, child abuse on all too, man. So after ANGSTROM finished torturing this man's family, he opens up another portal to bring Mark back after sending this man through the multiverse of madness. I mean, look at this dude. This man has been through hell and back. But Mark made a great heads up play here. You see, he didn't rush through the portal and try to blitz ANGSTROM. This man just stood there and waited. So when ANGSTROM popped his head through the portal, Mark moves this nigga out of nowhere and plants him on the ground. And this is when Mark sees the damage that ANGSTROM has done. He looks over to his left and sees his mother on life support and his little brother crying. And he just smirked at him. This man is a sick bastard. So Mark starts crashing out as he should. You can't let no nigga beat up on your mama and have him breathing the next day. Hell no, that nigga's dying. So Mark had ANGSTROM planted in the road, but ANGSTROM started laughing at him and throws him off of him with ease. And this is when he reveals to Mark that the people that rebuilt his body also gave him some super strength. He stops Mark across the block. And this is where this fight just gets insane. ANGSTROM runs up to him and punches him to another dimension. And he just starts beating the hell out of this man throughout the entire multiverse. Straight up mollywhopping his ass. And he's not even giving him a chance to breathe. He's just rushing his ass.
I ain't gonna hold you. Maybe I need to give, I need to bump Invincible up on my priority list. Like I said at the beginning, now I think I might need to go bump it up, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like dun. One Piece. And I'm talking about favorites or whatnot, because I'm caught up in the manga on One Piece. It was like dun, One Piece. And then I don't know how to pronounce the damn name of it. It's you got Gana Uchi, got Gana. You know what I'm talking about? The one with the world with the trash where you get thrown in the pit or whatnot. That shit go hard or whatnot. And then like I got like several other animes below that. And then I have like Invincible, cause I even have TV shows before. I watched Yellowstone. You know what I'm saying? I got TV shows before this. Invincible's got to come up on this, cause this shit here is crazy.
And man, I ain't gonna lie to you, I feel so bad for these people right here, because they are another case of invincible collateral damage. ANGSTROM comes through the portal and pushes both of them through doors to a random dimension. Now, we have no clue where they landed, but I'm 99% sure wherever they probably got sent, it's probably not good. I I mean, there's an entire Walking Dead dimension. So I'ma just go ahead and call it. That's a double homicide. Or who knows, man, they could have been sent to Beverly Hills. But anyways, Angstrom just starts smacking Mark through multiple dimensions again. This man Mark really got his ass whooped by a chop nigga throughout the multiverse. And then here come Angstrom talking like,
you know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
So he starts choking Mark and looks like it's gonna come to an end again. Like every time this man fights, it looks like he's about to die. Like, nigga, fight back. So Mark finally lands a punch after getting whooped the entire time. And this is when Mark really locked in. Because Angstrom told this man, after I have the satisfaction of killing you, I'm gonna go back and kill your mother. Then the purple little shit.
What did you say, nigga?
So Mark, hearing this, fully embraced the crash out. Mark rushed Angstrom and sent him flying. Boom, this stupid ass made that nigga start rolling midair. And there was no more holding back. He started beating the hell out of this man. Bro flew down and started mashing them buttons like a God of War quick time event. Beating the hell out of this man over and over and over and over again. Until all that was left of his face was just straight up mush. Finally putting this psychotic man down. Or so we thought. This man somehow survived. Bro somehow still had the will to somehow open up a portal to the technicians so they could rebuild him again. And guess what this man does right after he's been rebuilt? He starts sending drones to spy and watch this man's every single move. This man is obsessed. He is now turned into a multiversal stalker. Look at all this footage he has.
Now I see why he said he's either going to be at the round table or the asylum. And right now, I'm leaning towards the asylum.
Bro has his whole life recorded in a VOD. And oh my God, I just thought about it. He was probably watching Mark and Eve go to Pound Town.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, look at him. He's in the fucking chair. This man is a freak.
Oh, God.
A freaky ass nigga.
The ANGSTROM trial.
Holy
Damn,
shit.
that was all from Exhibit A?
Exhibit B.
That's crazy.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit B, the Invincible War. Now, if you didn't think Angstrom could get even crazier than he already was, oh boy, let me tell you, because this shit was beyond psychotic. So Angstrom decided, I want to ruin Mark's life even more. So how should I ruin his life exactly? Get every single evil version of Invincible and attack his world.
Whoa.
Like, nigga, what? Ain't that the nigga that killed your son? Like, what are we doing for real? This idiot grabbed all of the Invincibles that he should hate and told them, go f up the good Invincibles world. So this man launches a attack on the entire planet with a bunch of evil marks. And they went on a rampage, destroying everything in their path. The White House, cooked. The Pentagon, cooked. The Empire State Building, cooked. The fact that he told them to hit those spots? Yeah, all right, buddy, you're a test. About to start calling his ass Osama bin Levy the way he moving. And they just didn't stop at those locations. Oh no. They decided to also hit prisons. So anybody that was locked up in that hole, they out. And man, oh man, we lost some people. My nigga Rex, man. Now, if y'all don't know, I used to hate Rex a lot. I mean, let me pull up the old Omni-Man video real quick. Look how he just bitch slaps Rex, bruh. I enjoyed that shit way too much. Play that shit again. Obviously, if you cannot tell, I do not like Rex. I hated this nigga, but over time he grew on me. And man, my nigga had to blow himself up to save the fucking team, bro. Massive death, all thanks to you know who, fucking Angstrom, man. Now at least this nigga Rex went out like a G. You know who didn't go out like a G though? Trash ass Immortal and the Guardians of the Globe. These niggas, stop. This Invincible with no goggles whooped their asses. Look at Black Samson knocked the fuck out and sleeping. But I mean, hell, he already used to this. Look at duplicating all her clones, sorry asses. Dead as hell. Why the fuck is she even on the team? Like, be for real, she's a jobber. She sucks. And then the Martian. I don't know why he's here either. He sucks. If these are the heroes that are supposed to save me in this world, then shit, my death is pre-ordered. Cause these niggas ain't saving shit. So the last people standing was Darkwing and Immortal, and they were getting dog walked. Darkwing almost died the same way the first Darkwing did, getting slammed to the ground like that. And then here comes the worst superhero ever. So he starts piecing up Immortal, punches him into the ground, then slams into him feet first. And it was raps for Immortal. Dude just stomped on his neck, decapitating him, then decided to kick up his head and throw it at Kate, killing the last clone. And the entire Guardians of the Globe were cooked. And man, the amount of heroes that died in these attacks were insane. Heroes got dropped like flies left and right, as these Invincibles almost destroyed every major city. Los Angeles, Chicago, New York, Paris, Moscow, Tokyo, London. They laid waste to everything. Hundreds of thousands, millions of people dead. And who were these attacks led by? None other than ANGSTROM LEVY. So charge-wise here, these all go under a massive crimes against humanity. Because this man just tried to end the world just for people to hate Mark. This man is clinically insane. So 3 days later, after the attacks are over, ANGSTROM tells all the Invincibles to meet up over Mark's house. So when ANGSTROM pulled up in front of all of them, he told them, "Excellent work, everybody. You have done an amazing job. Not only did you fuck up his whole planet, but now when people think of Invincible, they'll all think of this glorious day. Now go find that nigga." But the other Invincibles were like, "Nah, we're done. Now where's your part of the bargain, buddy? You're supposed to give us dimensions to conquer." So they all decided to turn on ANGSTROM, but ANGSTROM knew this would happen. He already had a contingency plan. He summons a bunch of portals and sends them to another dimension where they can never escape. So they're basically all gonna die in there, or just fight amongst each other till they all die. So we're just gonna count them as more bodies, because they're gonna die eventually. So finally, Mark pulls up to fight ANGSTROM, because he knew it was ANGSTROM that did all this, because he's the only person that would ever think of some sick shit like this. Also, he thought he killed him. He thought bro was dead, but ANGSTROM was like, "No, no, no, you hit like a bitch." So he starts beating Mark's ass with all these drones, and he's just doing this so nonchalant, hands behind the back and everything while floating down. This man is such a villain. So ANGSTROM just spammed the drones the entire fight to zone this man out. He was not letting Mark get close to even touching him. And when Mark finally did get close, this man summoned a giant wave of just drones. Just grabbed him and just planted him in the ground.
I hate zoners. Box with me. Box with me. I hate fighting JPs in Street Fighter. Box with me.
And I know this entire fight, Mark had to be mad as hell because ANGSTROM is fighting like a straight pussy. Bro was just spamming projectiles. I would be losing it. And he's talking shit saying, "Ooh, what's wrong? Can't get close to hit me." This nigga's such a dickhead, man. So ANGSTROM was trying to push him back into a portal. And the reason why he was trying to push him back in a portal is because he wanted to trap him in there while he finished destroying the world and killed everybody that he loves and cares about. So Mark, hearing this, got a rage boost. He went straight through the drones and choked ANGSTROM. So while he was choking him, Oliver came down and told him, "Hey, yo, that was the same freaking nigga that beat me when I was a baby. Yo, boom that nigga." But Mark hesitated, and that gave ANGSTROM an opening. A drone comes and smacks him, and ANGSTROM just starts falling back into his portal. But while he was falling back, Mark flew up and tried to catch him. So he grabbed his arm, but ANGSTROM cut off the portal, cutting off his arm to make his retreat. And after all that, after everything that he did, this motherfucker got away. Got away with everything. Unbelievable. The ANGSTROM trial. The verdict. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we look at this massive list of atrocities, anybody else that would have this stat line would make the round table. But ANGSTROM, however, asylum. No ands, ifs, buts, or ors. This psychotic megamind ass nigga is insane. Asylum. Hating the only good Invincible, breaking into his house and torturing his family, then gathering all the evil ones, the ones that you should hate, and sent them to destroy the world of the only good Invincible. Oh, and let me not forget, stalking him and his girlfriend, and the entire family at that. Yeah, nah, nigga, lock this motherfucker up. And you know what's crazy? This man's not even done yet. He's gonna do some more stupid shit in the future. I'm just letting you know in advance. But yeah, man, that is it for this trial. Yo, shouts out Angstrom for being the first man to fail a roundtable trial. His name will go down in history for being a psychotic bitch ass nigga.
I don't know if we should consider that being the first fail, because he literally was the first one that was put on trial for a fail. Majority of the people that get put on trial for the round table or whatnot, you know they're gonna make the round table. They're the round table of the villains. I don't know if he even had a chance to be in the round table, but it's all right though. Anyways, make sure y'all go and show love to CJ the Champ, which I know y'all already do, and then got millions of followers already or whatnot. But if you haven't followed him, make sure you follow him, and drop me a follow. Try to get up to 1,000 now, cause like I said, back on my grind, back on my hustle. You know what I'm saying? And shit, back to doing my thing. Oh, and go follow my sister channel or whatnot. I'll probably link that down below or whatnot, man. It's if you like into like the mini items and stuff like that. But anyways, it's your boy Philly Flexer. I'm out this joint. I need to go get my hair done. Deuces.